Yo, what's going on, guys? KrispyFlakes here. So as we all know, Bradley Beal is officially on the trade block for the Washington Wizards, and one of the teams that are heavily interested are actually the Charlotte Hornets. And I think this is an absolute perfect fit for both teams out here, just because, you know, the Hornets do have some young assets. They have draft picks they can trade with, you know, stuff like that. Where at the same time, Kemba Walker gets to play with the best player he's ever played with, man. And low-key, it would actually be the Eastern Conference Splash Bros, right? Because Bradley Beal can be like a 23, 24 point per game scorer, can shoot 40% from three. Kemba Walker's leading the league in scoring at 30 points per game. So while Bradley Beal's numbers are actually down, I feel like a change of scenery for him would definitely just be welcomed out there. Now, as far as the trade itself, I mean, let's be honest, man. Like, I'm sure the Wizards could possibly get a better trade offer out there, but at the same time, with all the young assets of the Hornets, something could definitely work out because the Wizards would probably go into some sort of rebuild. So the trade that I was kind of surfing the internet and stuff like that, people still say that, surfing the internet, and I came across some different trades, and this one seems pretty realistic to me for a few reasons, and that is Bradley Beal and Markieff Morris, another guy that's kind of had some chemistry issues on the team, a little bit of an issue in the locker room, in exchange for Miles Bridges, who was the first round lottery pick by the Hornets. I mean, that good dude has star potential. Malik Monk, who's finally starting to play some decent basketball. We have a unprotected first round draft pick, an unprotected second round draft pick, and also Michael Kidd-Gilchrist, who is still kind of like younger out there, good defensive guy. But the reason this would happen is because he is on an expiring deal for his contract. So it's like, you know, that would be, it would just make the salaries work. I was thinking about, you know, doing guys like, maybe tossing like a Jeremy Lamb, which would be decent, but you know, it's like whatever, bro, with that. He's gonna want to get paid after the season. Not sure the Wizards would want to pay him anyway. And then Nicholas Batum, he does have 2 years left on his deal, so that's not really enticing for the Washington Wizards to take on. But we are going to do a 3-season rebuild of this new look team, guys. I absolutely love the look of this backcourt out here. Now, that being said, there's definitely some pieces to the puzzle that need to be put on here, right? Because, like, these two guys, yes, it's a guard-oriented league, but you definitely got to, you know, improve on the front court and things like that. So that's going to be the goal of this rebuild, and try to improve in those aspects, you know, re-sign Kemba Walker, do things like that. As far as this first season goes, I'm honestly not going to make any changes because I want to see how this team would do. You know, I don't want to, you know, trade for another superstar. That's not going to happen. So typically in these type of rebuilds, I don't do too much moves in the first season because that's the move, man. Bradley Beal to the team. So as far as the rotation goes, I'm good with these guys playing the bulk of the minutes. Honestly, I'd be okay with them playing a few more. Bro, I can't believe Tony Parker up to a 7-9 overall at the age of 93, though, man. It's absolutely crazy. Let's get Kemba playing about 38 a game, 37 Bradley Beal. Really hurting Gomez. We'll give him the minutes at center, I guess. Actually, I really want to give him to Cody Zeller, probably. I'm going to start Cody Zeller right there. Higher rating and stuff like that. Although he's not, you know, since he had, like, his major injury and stuff like that, he hasn't really, like, returned to form. As far as this goes, I'm thinking Frank Kaminsky's not going to get the PT out there because we got Willie Hernan Gomez. Markieff Morris can stretch the floor a bit, so we'll probably go with a 9-man rotation on the team. Let's also get Batum playing a little bit more, you know, have him earn his cash out there. We don't really have a ton of options at small forward. I mean, Jeremy Lamb and I guess, you know, Markieff can both play at a position, but still. And then Jeremy Lamb, who's actually like the second leading scorer in real life for this team, you know, he's going to get some good minutes out there too. So overall, I'm not expecting this team to like win the championship at all, but I'm expecting maybe like a 5th seed in the Eastern Conference. That's definitely plausible. Let's go hit up these system proficiency. So we got balance, grit, and grind. James Borrego is the coach, so we might need to find something better than that down the road. But yeah, not a ton of great options as far as this goes. Let's go with the pace and space, I guess. We'll do that. And yeah, I might have to look for head coach after this season because I don't think he's going to help us win a championship. But yeah, man, you know, we traded away our young assets, so we don't really got too much to do as far as G League players. I guess we can maybe toss Dwayne Bacon in there, make him into a bit of a scorer, you know, maybe a guy off the bench, so that way we can trade Nicholas Batum down the road. So I will assign him to the Greensboro Swarm. That's the G League team. And we are just going to go ahead and simulate this first NBA season and see just how good this Bradley Beal, Kemba Walker backcourt could really do. Okay, so a final record of 42-39, which is 3 games above 500. Definitely not like a bad start to this rebuild with this team because, you know, especially when you add a guy mid-season like that, I mean, there's going to be chemistry and stuff like that. So, definitely gives us a good, at least, I don't know, man, like peace of mind going into the future that this team can win games. Here are the awards for you guys all to see on here. We'll see if we see, any like Kemba Walker or Bradley Beal not looking like it. That's okay though, man. That's okay. You can't always get on the All-NBA teams because there's so many great players out there. We are 6th in the Eastern Conference. We have Toronto in the first round. I mean, I will say we can probably give them a run for their money, but we're not being Toronto out here. Player stats on the season. Bradley Beal at 24 points, 4 rebounds, 5 assists, shot about 49% field goal and 40% from 3. And then Kemba Walker dropping 23 and 6 assists. So those guys played fantastic. And then you got like Batum, who did decent out there despite his contract. I love the 6 assists, so that's actually not bad. That makes me like consider like keeping him around for one more season just based off that. Jeremy Lin, nice scoring off the, Jeremy Lamb, I'm sorry, nice scoring off the bench. Cody Zeller, decent numbers as the center. Tony Parker, good backup point guard numbers. So yeah, man, looking good. Any like defense or offense really need to improve at in the offseason. Looks like scoring wise, we are probably like middle of the road. Yes, exactly, at 15th in the NBA. And then defensively, we are, looks like we're actually one of the better defensive teams, giving up 107 points per game. Let's go ahead, check out these playoffs, see how it goes. I'm very surprised Toronto's the 3rd seed. That never happens in this game, but simulate current round, while Philadelphia got bumped up to number 1. Looks like it's probably going to be a sweep. And yes, they get us 4 games to 0, which means we have some stuff to do this offseason. As far as our draft pick, I don't remember which one I trade away. I think it says upcoming draft, so yeah, we are not going to have that for us. Kemba Walker didn't do very well in that final game, but 7 for 17, I guess it could be worse. Simulate playoffs. See who wins it all. Probably going to be Philadelphia versus Toronto, and we're going to say Houston and, yep, OKC in the Western Conference. Oh, my Pistons, okay. Yo, come on, Pistons got to the Eastern Conference. Toronto, though, sweeps them, and it looks like we have a winner of the Toronto Raptors. So at least we lost to the champions. Makes me feel a little bit better about myself. Yeah, draft lottery staff signing. Yes, we are looking for a different head coach, one that maybe goes with more like the pace and space direction of things. This guy has a 3-year contract, though. You know, maybe I'll keep him around then, man. I mean, you know, I don't want to get Popovich every single video because there's no way he's actually leaving the San Antonio Spurs. So we'll keep him around for another season. Maybe there'll be some better options next time around. NBA draft, we might at least have a 2nd round pick, so I don't want to skip on that. But sim to next user pick. Oh, we actually got our draft pick. Okay, so it must have been next year's or something like that. I don't remember which one it was. As far as players available, we got Luka Samic here. We got Bobo as a center. Did his father play for Charlotte? I don't remember if that's true or not, but you know what, man, 75 overall player will allow us to get rid of some of our other like bitch-ass contracts with the centers out there. So yeah, I'm going to take Bobo. Could potentially even be our starting center of this team, man, after you know, this offseason's done. So we'll grab him up, go to the 2nd round here. We have a early 2nd round draft pick. So let's draft this, see what we get. And we got Jarrett Culver, who is he's a shooting guard. He is the 21st rated player, so looks definitely the best available from Texas Tech. So we got him, and I'm pretty good with that. All right, rookie signings. Yeah, Bobo, also Jerry Culver, I'm good with that. Eric Pascal, 71 overall, why not? We'll get some young bloods out here. Team options, Willie Hernan-Gomez for $1 million. No way I'm passing up on him. Dwayne Bacon. Marvin Williams, definitely ready to let him walk away. Same with bitch-ass contract Biyombo. I mean, that's $32 million freed up just like that. So we got the money to re-sign. Frank Kaminsky definitely be a stretch for now, man. We definitely got the money to re-sign Kemba Walker. I don't know if we have enough money to also sign another piece out. Yo, can I get Kemba back? Okay, I do have the rights on him, man. I was about to say. All right, okay. Actually, our contract situation's not great. So Kemba definitely getting a lot of money, though, man. Got to make sure we get him back. And, ooh, Kemba Walker going to the Utah Jazz? What? Oh, my God, man. Bro, we just lost Kemba Walker, man. Wow, this rebuild just went a totally different direction. Oh, my God. This rebuild just did a full oh, my God, man. This absolutely sucks. You know what? I'm gonna wait till the moratorium period's over, and we're gonna see if we can okay, now he's still available for some reason, so that means the Jazz did not go with the complete offer. Okay, so we still might be able to get him back, guys. Oh my God, yeah, they probably didn't have enough to re-sign, so we're gonna give him that and the player option. Hopefully he signs now. Come on, Kemba. Okay, man, we got Kemba Walker back. It's the same issue I have sometimes with the moratorium period, where it's just like, in the end of the day, I don't actually have the cap space. I don't know what the Utah Jazz situation is, but we got him back. We Gucci, fam. We good, man. Oh, my life. That was about to get scary up in there. Jeremy Lamb, 79 overall for a backup shooting guard. Yeah, I'll get him back. Yeah, I'm going to give him like the $29 million. That's good. And see if he actually comes back on the team. He does. All right, so I'm good with that. J.R. Smith, no, don't need him for any reason. Markieff Morris, I mean, $6 million. He might actually be used as some trade bait, down the road, or maybe even before the season starts. Because I still need to go out there and get that next big-time player. So I'm definitely going to make some trades to have that happen out there. So I am actually going to go ahead and simulate to the beginning of the regular season. Okay, so I found this trade that I like a lot right here, man. Cody Zeller, Markieff Morris, and a second-round draft pick to the Blazers for Jusuf Nurkic out there, and also Maurice Harkless. Harkless, yeah, it's a bitch-ass contract. Might even have, like, an option out there. But Nurkic is just, like, a really solid, like, 17 point per game score. Gets about 10, 11 rebounds out there. Can get you a few blocks per game. Very friendly contract. He's only 25, so I don't know, man. I like the idea of him. It just kind of gives us, like, a solidified option at center. So, yeah, we are going to go with him, and this is what the team's looking like so far. I still need a power forward out there. There's actually one guy that I do have, that I'd really like to pull on this team if possible. He plays for the Sacramento Kings. At least he did. And, yeah, it's this dude right here, man. Bjelica, I believe his name is. That's how you pronounce it. He's 31, a bit older out there, but will be nice for the power forward position. So, this right here, we trade Bismack Biyombo, Eric Paschal, a younger guy. In exchange for Bjelica, who's on a one-year deal. We also get Trevor Ariza, who's got 2 years left on his deal, but that's okay. Any other trades I like here? No, man, I'm gonna trade Biyombo. I don't really have a place for him on this team, so we got that. And so he'll be at power forward. We got Jeremy Lamb, Hernan Gomez, Batum still for one more season. Frank Kaminsky is going to go as a power forward for this season right here. And then I'm thinking Bol is going to end up in the G League just because, like, yeah, after this season, I'm probably not going to resign Hernan Gomez. And then, Bol will be ready to be, like, our backup center/power forward of the team. So let's go assign him to that. Yeah, he is going to the Greensboro Swarm. That's fine. Ariza probably not really going to play at all. But, yeah, man, this is the starting 5 right here. I guess I'll use Frank Kaminsky as power forward. He's more attuned with the offense. We'll use Bjelica off the bench. And, yeah, let's just go ahead, simulate this second NBA season. There's still some holes that need to be filled. I'm really hoping that Dwayne Bacon becomes a lot better at the small forward position. But for now, man, this should actually work for us. So I still think we could be a pretty solid NBA team. So a record of 47-34. I was really hoping to get to at least, 50 wins on the season, but maybe next time around, simulate through Dave, finish with a W on the season. And we got MVP going to Giannis Antetokounmpo. Beastly stats for him as always. Zion Williamson, Rookie of the Year. Dennis Schroeder, 6-man, Kawhi Leonard, Defensive Player. Michael Porter Jr., Most Improved. And Brad Stevens, Coach of the Year. All-NBA First Team, All-NBA Second, and All-NBA Third. Once again, no Kemba Walker, just getting completely disrespected in NBA 2K19. But let's check out his player stats on the season. We have, what do we have, man? We got Kemba, 27 points and 7 assists. For some reason, that's not good enough for All-NBA Third at least. Bradley Beal at 20 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists. So his scoring's down a little bit. Nurkic, fantastic stats, 15 and 11, getting a few assists out there. Playing some defense and also very efficient at about 50% field goal percentage shooting. Frank Kaminsky did pretty nice at power forward. We actually still got him for a whole nother season. So, yeah, definitely going to consider keeping him around. Jeremy Lamb, pretty good numbers out there. Hernan Gomez, decent. We got Dwayne Bacon, who is actually our starting small forward. Between him and Batum, that's definitely a very weak position bias. I guess in theory, I could put Jeremy Lamb right there, but he's only 6'5", so I don't absolutely love that idea. But that's definitely our big improvement, guys. So first round, we do have the Toronto Raptors. Got swept last time around. Hopefully we can bounce back, at least get a few wins on them. And if we get swept, man, we just back at bitch-ass square one. Yup, we just lost 4 games to 0. Why do we keep on getting so unlucky getting matched up against this team every time? Like, we just getting freaking destroyed by Kawhi Leonard. Like, I don't know, man. Simulate playoffs. All right, we in the 3rd and final season, man. We got the offseason here. Definitely got to make that big time move. I don't know what it is yet. I'm still trying to, like, decipher what move I need to make, because I'm good at center. Like, I'm fine with Frank Kaminsky at power forward. I think the small forward position. But I don't even know like which kind I need. So I guess a big time power forward or small forward is what we're going for. We have Ben Simmons Finals MVP against the Nuggets in the finals. I would actually really like to see that finals. Staff signings, who is available? Anybody big time? I mean, Mike D'Antoni, he'd be kind of fun to watch in this offense with, Bradley Beal and Kemba Walker, because we know what he can do with guys like Steve Nash and James Harden. So we're going to fire this guy. We're going to throw D'Antoni an offer. Although, do we have enough to actually sign him? Yes, we do. All right, we'll give him the full amount, and he is signed. So we got Mike D'Antoni for our head coach. Definitely going with a higher pace offense. NBA draft, I'm not going to worry about it for this season because it's not going to be anybody that plays anyway. Yeah, rookie signing, so we get Oscar Thishiburi, interior defender. He is, I believe, a center, yes. All right, team player options, Batum. Oh, my God! You bitch ass had a player option? Oh my god, man, that pisses me off. Yo, Batum, you're off the team, bro. I don't care if I gotta trade 2 first-round draft picks. I'm getting rid of him. I'm not having this. I'm not keeping him around for another season. Although his rating's not too bad. But still, man, I'm going to toss in a future first and second and see if anybody bites on that. It's also an expiring deal, so I don't know, man. I really just want, like, a draft pick back for him. I don't know if that's going to be offered up. Robert Covington, that's not too bad. Guys, Otto Porter for a season. Guys, I just want a draft pick. Yo, Rajon Rondo. Yeah, I'm actually going to cut him out of this deal, see if that works. It does not work. Yo, guys, actually give me 1 second here, man. The stupid updated screen came on, so let me get rid of that. Okay, we're back. Let's go ahead, I guess, just see free agency real quick, like see if what we actually have, like, available money-wise. I don't think it's a lot, though, man. I don't think we have any cap space at all. Yeah, we are negative $37 million in cap, so we're not really doing too much with this. Dwayne Bacon is a restricted free agent. He had like 6 points a game for us, so I'm not re-signing him to that contract. Hernan Gomez, I knew he was going to want to be paid, so I think I'm going to re-sign him, maybe look for some trades out there. If anything, let me get Dwayne Bacon back, because we do have the rights on him anyway, so he might be a good trade piece. Yeah, we'll get both those guys. I'm fine with that. All right, man, I'm going to go ahead and simulate to the beginning of the regular season, see if I can find, like, any, like, last-second trades to make things happen, so I'll see you guys in 1 second. Okay, so I found this trade that I like quite a bit. We do have to give a Bobo, also Batum, and 2 first-round draft picks. But we get Vucevic, and we also get Josh Jackson. So we get a guy that, you know, Vucevic, who, being 7 foot, does have an 87 mid-range game and an 84 three-point shot. So him and Nurkic could be a little dangerous. And then Josh Jackson gets a chance on a new team here. He is going to be, you know, obviously the starting small forward of this team. I mean, you're going to be asked to play a lot of defense and do things like that. But that's about it, man. So we'll do this trade. It gives us something different at least. And then Vucevic, like I was saying, at power forward, he goes to 86 overall. His scoring should be absolutely beautiful on this team. And, yeah, man, we're definitely going to switch out Bacon with Josh Jackson. I'm good with that. And honestly, man, like, the team is pretty good now. Like, I don't know. I feel like it's a big-time move for us. I feel like Vucevic is a very underrated center. He is, this past real-life NBA season was averaging, like, 30 points a game. So, he can definitely be a big-time scorer. I think we are going to need a backup point guard because we got Devontae Graham. I think we can find a little bit better than that. So, let's do Trade Finder. Probably going to trade Frank Kaminsky. He's got a little bit of trade value because Bjelica is fine for me at, you know, backup power forward. So I'm going to toss in him with probably our, you know, second-year shooting guard right there. See what kind of value that gets us. Looking for a point guard, Tyus Jones. I mean, not the greatest trade, but it's something. We got Ashton Higgins, 81 overall point guard from Kentucky. So you always know those Kentucky point guards turn out good. Tyler Johnson, Bam Adebayo. Don't really need both those guys. So... yeah, man, I mean, we got some decent trades here, so I'm probably going to do the one, though, we just saw. Yeah, let's grab the dude from Kentucky, although Satoransky is pretty nice. No, man, I'm going to go with Ashton Higgins for the backup point guard position. This is for our starting 5. Once again, switch out Josh Jackson with Dwayne Bacon. Okay, man, I'm going to do some things with the rotation here, you know, get that going. System proficiency, we are definitely going to be going with the 7-second offense. So let's go ahead, man, simulate this third and final season and see if we have what it takes to win an NBA championship, or at least win a playoff game. Okay, so we got over the 50 win mark. I mean, I'm not really too impressed with how this team is turning out, guys. Early on in the season, we had so many L's. Like, it was getting bad, man. I was like, is this team ever going to make the playoffs? But it turned itself around, and 51-31 on the season. So we got MVP going to James Harden. Crazy stat line for him. Oh my God, he would get Rookie of the Year, man. RJ Barrett is 6-man, Kawhi Leonard defensive player. Nikola Vucevic is most improved. I knew he was going to ball out for us, man. And then we got Billy Donovan as coach of the year. All-NBA first team, All-NBA second, with Vucevic actually making that. Good for him, man. And All-NBA third. All right, so we are actually the first seed. It looks like we must have like a very weak conference because 51 wins, good for the first seed. That doesn't make much sense, man. But let's check out these, actually the standings, I guess. I'm curious what the other records were out there. And everybody was very close, you know, can't lie about that. Washington Wizards, seems like things are not exactly going to plan for them, but hey, it's just how it is, right? Miles Bridges up to 82 overall. I mean, why not just like make a trade or something like that, you know? All right, so I guess player stats on the season, see how everybody played well together. Kemba Walker, 21 points, 5 assists. At this point, he is getting a little up there in age, so you can't expect me dropping, you know, 30, 40 points every night. Vucevic, pretty good numbers. Bradley Beal, 19 points, 5 assists. You know, he being 91 overall, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, man, his scoring's been a little disappointing for me on this team. I was expecting him to be around a mid-20s guy. Nurkic has 16 points, 13 rebounds, about 1-2 blocks up there. Josh Jackson, a pretty solid season. Definitely the best small forward that's played for me for this rebuild. Jeremy Lamb, Higgins, Willie Hernan-Gomez, Dwayne Bacon, all good off the bench. All right, man. Philadelphia, they are somehow going from the 1st seed to the 8th seed, so that's confusing. Simulate current round, see how this goes. And they get game 1. We get game 2. Come on, man. We got to at least win a playoff series. That's actually our first playoff win. Oh, my God, man. Wow, dude. The Charlotte bitch-ass motherfucking goddamn. Oh, my God. It pissed me off so much, bro. Y'all got bitch-ass Durant. And you still got the 8th seed with this trash team out here, bro. How, bro, like, seriously, man, how y'all gonna have Joel Embiid, Kevin Durant, Ben Simmons, you still gonna get the freaking 8th seed? Wow, man. Y'all, guys, this rebuild has pissed me off today, man. Oh, my. Guys, please drop a like on this video, man. I need the likes at least. You know, I need that in my life because this rebuild has been so discombobulated, that I'm just kind of sitting here rethinking life as a whole, man. Like, I don't know. I don't know if, like, Ryan 2K in his past life was, like, a freaking bee killer or something like that. So maybe he don't like the Hornets. Maybe he was a bee trapper, or maybe he got bitch-ass honey. I don't know, bro. But the fact that this team, guys, look at this team, man. It's a good-ass team. 93 overall, 91 overall, 87, 86, 83, 82, 81, 81, 80. My whole starting and bench unit, 80 pluses. The fact they can't get out of the first round against the 8th seed, like, why did that team have an 8th seed in the first place? You know? Sure, the first 2 seasons, yeah, we lost to Toronto, that's fine, man, but I don't know. Guys, hope you all enjoyed this video, though. I'm very frustrated, if you guys can tell, about this rebuild. Oh, my God. It's still a lot of fun to do. I still love doing them, but thought this team was going to do a lot better. Thank you guys all so much for watching, man. Be sure to drop that like, subscribe if you're new to my channel, and peace out, my friends.